How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Waves in Autumn all the way from Italy. Very, very exciting. Guys can say their names and what they do in the band.
Hello, I'm Davide. I'm the singer of Waves in Autumn.
And I'm Lorenzo, and I'm the guitarist.
There we
Yeah.
go. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. I imagine it's a little late on a Sunday for you guys in Italy, so I appreciate you spending the time.
Thank you very much. But
Thank you for the opportunity
Yeah,
and
we-
giving us this invite. Thank you.
Very-
Yeah, it's what?
No. You're good. Go ahead. Go.
Okay. No, yeah, it's Sunday. It's a bit late, but it's nice to talk at this time of the day about music and what we love. So thank you very much.
No problem. Well, guys, I want to know, how did your band start out? How long have you guys been doing Waves in Autumn for? Because I'm very new to this,
Okay.
checking out your band. So I wanted to know how long you guys have been doing Waves in Autumn for.
It's a long story. To cut it short, we started to get all together this formation in 2017. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Sorry. Around this period of the year, like, yeah, when I joined the band, and we are this formation. We are all together since 2017. Before that time, the other of the bands had a previous project, and they've been together for since they started
actually,
playing.
2000,
But maybe
2012, almost.
because,
Oh, wow.
because actually the other guitarist and the drummer are brothers, so they started playing that together. And the bassist is a very, very long time friend of the drummer. They met when they were like 3 years old, and Lorenzo joined them after.
Around 2012, I've known them, and since then we played together. The cool thing is that we found each other, and a really strong bond formed. So we went through a previous project, which was a very simple experience. Then when we decided actually to step out and try to do something more ambitious, we recruited Davide, which is also a very good friend of mine. I know him since we were actually not childs, but kids.
Yeah.
So it's we came together in a really nice way.
Because we love the same style of music, and around here there's not quite a very huge scene. There are not so concerts as I can guess maybe in Pennsylvania or I don't know, United States in general.
Yeah.
Italy is quite a smaller music scene. So the fact that we found someone else who's willing to play the same kind of music, well, was the primary thing that made us join and do what we do.
Yeah, no, I think it's important. I appreciate you sharing that, because I was gonna ask like how popular metal music is in Italy, because I've been doing this for almost 8 years, and I can only probably list maybe like a handful of bands that I know in
From
Italy,
Italy.
that are from
Okay.
Italy. Yeah, so
Do you know? I don't know which is your favorite band from
Oh,
Italy?
man,
No, not from Italy. In general,
In general.
which is your favorite band?
favorite band. Oh man, that's tough. Well, I know we talked about August Burns Red, but I feel like they're they were like one of the first bands that got me into metal.
The progressive metalcore,
Oh, yeah.
modern
Oh, yeah.
metal, that kind of stuff. Okay. Do you know Death Rage?
I do know Death Rage. Yeah, they're sick.
They are from Italy.
They're
yeah.
Italian. Yeah.
What? Oh my god,
Yeah,
I didn't
actually,
know.
our drummer took lessons from their drummer Federico Pavlovic. Yeah, they
Wow.
are amazing, man. Yeah,
They're so sick.
To answer to your question, actually, in Italy, metal lives in a strange situation, because there's a lot of people here listening to metal.
Sure.
But the strange thing is most of the listeners are really into old school kind of metal. I'm
like
telling
Metallica?
almost but almost dead rock stuff somehow.
yeah. That's nice.
And
nothing
we too come from that vibe, and you
Sure.
can hear that from our music. But the core scene, actually, and the modern metal scene came into the picture like just a couple, maybe 6 or 7 years ago. So not that long.
Okay.
If we have to say right now, 2024, there's an interesting scene.
an interesting
there's
scene. Yeah, it's actually after the COVID and stuff. The situation is
got better.
Yeah, got better.
That's good.
I guess there are many new bands, projects, very interesting, very dedicated. There's a live scene which is rising right now, so many more shows and people coming to the shows and enjoying the shows. Before COVID, it was different. I think in my experience,
We actually grew up.
that's what concerns only Italian bands, by the
Yeah.
way. Because if there's an American band coming in Italy, if it's a band which has some, I don't know, some clout around it,
Mhm.
some interest by major medias, it's actually
It's going to work.
yeah, it's going to work. But for the I mean.
For smaller underground realities, it's
yeah,
it's different.
yeah, it's harder, I guess.
But for doing an example, we actually grew up for a lot of time playing little underground shows. There was
Wow.
It's
not-
what we are still doing.
yeah,
by the way.
but
What?
right now,
Yeah.
but like really, I'm talking not even small venues. I'm talking real small places, maybe 10 people.
Yeah, yeah,
And actually, that was the interest for metalcore back 6 or 7 years ago. Right now, post COVID, a lot of people, as you said, actually have a lot of ambition. They want to
Yeah.
do something more.
Yeah,
And a lot of
there's a different
situation-
energy.
there are rising realities, and we are very happy with that. It's
Yeah.
very cool to see finally Italy moving.
Yeah. I think it's exciting for me because if you saw me looking over at my computer screen, I was trying to figure out there's one Italian band that was on Rise Records like years ago, and I can't remember.
Upon this dawning,
Upon This Dawning, yes, that's what it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is like the
Yeah.
one that I think of when I think of Italy. I'm like that
One-
band, Chef's Kiss. I
If you
love
want
them.
to know something really funny, actually at the moment there's an Italian event which is like the most
Important
mainstream
festival.
festival. Yeah, it's a program on television which is like the festival of the Italian music. And it's called Sanremo, and it's something for popular music, like mainstream labels and measures put their artists on this festival. And the past guitarist of Upon This Dawning right now has a new project in which he sing in Italian with two rappers, because after the band he started doing trap music here in Italy.
Wow. All right.
I know, no,
It's a wild story.
no jokes. Yeah, and right now they are doing like trap music influenced by punk music. So it's quite modern. It's interesting, and it's something similar to this world of metal music in some ways. And it's really curious because they have a really nice place now in our market
and-
in Italian music industry.
And they are going to this mainstream
they're-
festival.
Yeah, they're giving some
that's so cool.
space to this music finally here in Italy too. So it's nice.
That's crazy. Yeah, because for me, that was like when I think of like Italian metalcore musicians, that's like the first band that I can think of, like that, and probably the only, maybe one of the very few groups that I can think of that was doing like metalcore music in Italy. So hopefully you guys will be next. That's what I'm gonna fingers crossed.
Okay.
You
I don't
guys,
know, man.
We hope so.
I,
We try. So
we'll put
It
you on the
will
map.
be really, it will be really nice. I mean,
yeah.
Sure, yeah. I think, and to me, I feel like you guys have what it takes because, like, when I listen to what, as I told you, Winter Gaze, Wild Heart, Foxland,
yeah.
and Ivory, I was like, this feels very different. Like, I almost wish I recorded myself listening to the songs because I was like, these are so different from what I know about
Oh,
like
that's
metalcore
crazy,
music.
man. Thanks.
But
Thank
Thank
it
you
you
was
very
very
it
much.
was
much.
great. It was fun.
Really?
Very
Yeah.
inventive. Um, and I feel like you guys kind of draw from like classic like metal music, like a Metallica, like a
Yeah.
Pantera, that type of styling. But then
Okay.
also have like the modern like metalcore like styling as well. Like there's a lot more guitar riffs. I feel like there's a lot more attention to
Yeah,
like can we have a cool guitar riff or like cool vocals that are interesting that make the
okay.
songs more
Okay.
intriguing, you know?
Yeah. We like to melt things together. We
Yeah.
really like to. Uh, we are always afraid of coping too much someone
Mm,
which a lot. That's something that works. I mean, there's a lot of music around, and many people maybe try to replicate in their way something which they like a
sure.
lot, which is, I don't know, moving up something in this current time, and that's how music work, I guess.
And that's completely fine,
And that's
actually.
great. But we always wanted to put our
Our flavor
yeah,
in
our
it,
flavor. We
our
wanted to
spice.
express something personal in our way. That's what something that we really value a lot. And I don't know if that's what you are saying. I mean, maybe we are doing it like we we want. I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
no, no. I think it's a good.
it's
I think it's good.
yeah,
I think it's
thank,
to me.
thank you.
To me, it's
It's
different. Like
yeah,
different in a good way. I was surprised because shout outs to James because James is the one who set this up. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
he gives me no information on these groups. He just sends them over and I go
Okay.
and I listen to them, right? So I
Thank you,
think for
James.
me, shout out I love James. Shout outs to James. This is no I don't want to be mean to James. I'm not being mean to James, but I yeah, he always sends me these groups over and I feel like he does that intentionally so I will go and listen to these to whoever I
Okay.
have on, which I love. And so for me, you guys kind of hit this nostalgia of like older metal music, but then still have like fun things that remind me a lot of like modern like metalcore and like alternative musics. But you hit this
Yes. Yeah.
weird like gray section that I don't think a
Yeah.
lot of bands have. Like you have a unique sound, which I think is
Yeah.
fun.
And
Sometimes it's the actual problem behind it. To be completely honest, sometimes we really find it hard to place ourselves
yeah,
in the right spot because
in
it's
terms of
yeah,
marketing, it's a
yeah,
nightmare.
yeah, because we want to bring out something which is really personal, so
Sure.
people are new to that sound maybe in some ways.
But
So,
the
I
cool,
don't know,
yeah, but the
maybe
cool
it's not
thing,
like that, but I think it's something like that. And yeah, to find the right spot, to find the right, I don't know, channels to
Mm.
push our music, it's not so simple as it may seem.
Sure, yeah. I can
yeah,
imagine.
I do think that actually we don't think too much about that when we
Sure.
wrote the songs because we were trying actually to do something like okay, we play metalcore, we play hardcore, but let's try to give a spin with what we like in a certain moment of our life. We
Mm.
Yeah,
actually wrote these songs, so Winter Gaze, Wild Art,
yeah,
uh,
2 years ago.
couple of years ago.
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
And that was a very explorative moment
Yeah,
for us in terms of listening to music. We were trying to go back to the classics, but
Mm.
also a lot of maybe stoner rock or dirty rock.
Yeah.
Also some British rock kind of things.
Yeah, we
And-
were very much into this band, which is Kid Capici. Yeah.
Oh, they're
English
sick.
band.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
crazy.
They're fantastic. And
Yeah.
so we try to experiment with all these sounds and with all these vibes. And
Yeah, not only
only that-
metalcore and
Yeah.
breakdowns. We love them, but we want to mix things in our way and put something different from the usual stuff. Maybe you can listen to when listen to a metalcore band, and yeah, I don't know.
I think it's easier now. I think it's more accepted. I think when
Yeah.
groups
Yeah.
are there's so many groups out there that are doing different things that kind of shape the landscape of music, right? I think that especially within the heavier music scene, I think you have bands that are doing some like really crazy shit, and you have some bands that
yeah.
are like being like you have bands that are gonna do the tried and true stuff, the things that we love, but I actually go and search out the bands that are doing different things because I'm always curious how are they going to
yeah,
how are they going to meld these sounds together, right? And I think you guys are a really great example of old and new, but I'm curious to hear what you have coming next, you know?
thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we have the EP which is coming on the 1st of March. So it's like a month. Yeah.
That's
The-
my
and
birthday,
the-
so I'll have to do it. And so you're releasing on my birthday. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's
brother.
perfect. You lined it up right, you know?
Fantastic.
I have to listen to it on my birthday. I'll
We
give you
will
guys a
dedicate
shout
it
out.
to you, sir.
Oh,
Okay.
don't do that.
Spoiler, there's also the happy birthday song in it.
Oh, thank you.
We wrote
Thank
it for you
you knew
because
it.
we knew it.
Now I expect to hear that on the album, you know. But
Yeah, only metal style.
oh,
but,
I even better. That's what I wouldn't expect anything less from you guys.
yeah,
But
sorry, my voice is not so.
no, you're gonna do great. The question I have for you guys is for people who aren't familiar with Waves in Autumn. Is there
Okay.
a song you would recommend to a new listener to check out first to give them an
Our,
idea of
like,
what you do?
Okay, our most iconic song.
Yes, yeah, correct.
Definitely Yellowstone because it's
Ooh.
the song. Yeah, it's the song we started doing things more seriously.
Mm.
Writing wise and production wise and everything wise. And that's when we realized we had something to say. I mean, I guess that's when we found something about us which we wanted to tell to people, and people received it in some ways.
And it's still probably
Yeah, it's the most streamed, but
Mm.
it's not aside from the numbers. It's the song that live at live shows people enjoy really much.
Yeah.
Like there was this concert which we are not that great famous band, and sometimes it's like in smaller things which we found really like I don't know
our
yeah,
satisfaction,
our
you know.
Yeah, yeah, it was
our,
good.
our real satisfaction. And the most one of the most amazing moment I had the chance to experience with music was when we started playing this show. We were filming Foxland music video,
Oh,
and
nice.
and since we started playing live shows again
After
around not so much than a year ago, like in November 2022, we realized we were moving people, like people were moshing at our shows.
Yeah.
And that's that's something that we have never experienced in that way in our city.
Oh,
And
that's so cool.
when we
Yeah.
and people were very much interested in doing it, like something that we realized in that moment. And that's where we went like, Yeah, this thing is cool.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah.
for us, being
And Yellowstone was the song that when we
yes.
we were doing this music video, so we played a show for close friends
mm,
and close fans. So we were all in this like small room together, and Yellowstone is always the last one of the show, obviously because it's the most iconic song,
mm.
and we didn't start it. We didn't start it yet, but Lorenzo started playing the melodic riff of the chorus, and people started singing it before us,
Oh,
and that was
oh.
so. Yeah, so if you want to get into Waves in Autumn, to
Listen to
anyone
Yellowstone.
who will listen to this interview, you give a try to Yellowstone, because I think it's what condense our sound, our musical view.
Absolutely.
I'll have to go check out Yellowstone. That was the one I didn't listen to, so now I'll have to go check it
Yeah,
out.
it's not our newest song, but it's probably really the sum of everything we are trying to do.
Sure.
There's
Yeah,
all our
it's
influence.
the starting point.
It's a starting point. Yes.
yeah.
It's an important song. It's a must listen. Yeah, I got you.
If you like our music, obviously.
I feel like you have to. If you guys don't like Waves in Autumn, I'm gonna be upset, you know, so you need to go check them out. You know, don't make me upset. I don't want to be upset. So go show these Italians some love, you know? Go do it.
Yeah. Let us know if you like it.
Let them know in the comments. But I wanted to ask about Winter Gaze. You have a feature from As Hikari, which is another
Yeah.
Italian band.
Ale,
How is that working with them? Do you play a lot of shows with Hikari, or how did
we
that happen?
actually we did this featuring because we liked a lot their style, and Ale's voice, which is their singer, featured on the song, especially Michael, which is most close to Ale, and he thought, because Michael has the, I don't know, it's like the main composer behind our music,
Mm,
and he thought that his voice would suit perfectly on that song, and so we wrote him. And
Yeah, and so as we were telling you before, Italian scene here in North is not that big. Therefore,
sure.
we all know each other. And actually, Ale, who's the singer from Hezikari, was a guy that we knew and we were friends, and so it was actually natural in the moment in which Michael, our drummer, was composing, to think, okay, he suits this song, we could ask him for a featuring, and it's also a way for us to try to bring people together.
Sure.
We
Yeah.
are doing it only with Sinotum, we are trying to be part also of the Italian metalcore thing.
yeah, I mean, it's always nice to write something with someone else, and also showcasing someone else's musical influence. Like it's something I personally appreciate a lot when listening to music. Like some of my favorite songs are often featurings or stuff like that, because it's interesting when two different musical point of view melt up together and create something unique. So I mean, we tried it to do that, and I think the result was very very nice, because Ale actually uh, rearranged his part.
Oh,
He I mean, it's not only the featuring, like, okay, do this like it, like we wanted to.
sure.
He
Yeah.
put his spin on the thing.
Yeah.
He gave his flavor, and he actually, I mean, I was listening to the dry vocal tracks when mixing it in songs, and I was like, damn, yeah, it's fucking good. I
No.
was like, yeah,
He
I have to learn.
he did a great
Yeah.
job. I think he was a great
Yeah.
feature. I also love when I love when two like local bands collaborate together. I think that's really important for the scene and like the type of music, and especially with your, the Italian scene being closely knit together. I think that's really important. So I love that. I wanted to talk about it just a little bit because he did a great
Yeah.
job. It's a great feature, and the song's the first song that I listened to, so I feel like I have to show it some love. So if you haven't checked out Winter Gaze or any of the songs, check the links in the
Yeah.
description. Go show Waves in Autumn some love. They're great. But I wanted to ask guys, since we're on the topic of features, do you guys have a dream feature? Somebody you would love to have on an up and coming song from you guys?
That's very hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think more than
I mean,
That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be difficult.
long list.
Aim for the stars, guys.
I mean,
Let's maybe stick to I don't know, singers. It's
I
easier.
don't know. I would love to work with. I would really love to work with. I don't know, maybe uh producers. Like
Ooh,
I'm
okay.
interested because it's something we've never did in the way that some bands actually do.
Mm.
Like some major acts, and that's something that if one day I could do something like that, I would be the most. That would be like,
You got to put it out there, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, so
mind blowing.
I think the names of the producers he's thinking about are surely do a very neat work with people
Yeah,
like
because
we
we
work with Lance Frank, but
yeah, that's the point. I wanted to
the guitarist.
because I mean this EP which is coming out was mixed and mastered by Lance Frank, which is the one who the producer behind Alpha Wolf, Polaris.
Ooh.
He's yeah, and we had the chance to
Work with him.
to meet him when we were at the Alpha Wolf show here in Milan on their last tour.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
it was so nice to talk to him because I mean we worked through emails, and that's kind of maybe sometimes it actually worked, and that's amazing. But I would love to work with
In studio
yeah,
with
in
time,
studio. Someone
composing,
like,
producing.
yeah, I mean something like that would be I don't know, mind blowing. But featuring wise, that's very very hard to say. I don't
You
know.
guys could do
Maybe.
it. What? Who? If anyone?
Well, I got one guitarist actually. He's not singer, but I would love absolutely one day to be able to even talk to Sean Long from Why She Sleeps, because he's one of my all-time favorite
Yes.
guitarists. Is insane, and maybe even a featuring with a guy like him would be like mind blowing.
I mean, I mean, yeah. Why She Sleeps is definitely one of
Oh.
our influences. Most into
Bigger influences.
bigger influence. I like I don't know, August Burns Red, While She Sleeps, Beartooth, the
Ooh, yeah.
Organ. These are the bands, the Ghost Inside. These are the bands which I don't know, maybe even playing a show with would be
Yeah, would be like the dream.
yeah
Well,
yeah.
no, I was gonna say, well, guys, if you want to make these dreams happen, you need to go follow Waves in Autumn, and then tag them, and then tag
Let's
While She
go.
Sleeps, Beartooth.
Yeah, let's go.
Tag all of these bands, and then type collab ? And then just post
Please.
it. Post it. You know,
Please.
I want to make this happen. You know, so
Yeah.
let's do it.
Have you ever seen these bands live?
I have seen
Ghost
all of those
Inside,
bands
Beartooth.
live. Yeah, I have seen While She Sleeps
mean-
is coming back to the States in a couple months. So with Of Mice and Men and Architects is headlining.
Oh,
Great.
such a
Yeah.
cool tour.
It's
Yeah, very
very
cool.
exciting. So
Very cool.
I'm stoked. So but yeah, no, I've seen all of them. Ghost Inside, I've seen Beartooth, I've seen August Burns Red, of course, I've seen so many times. I love seeing them.
The only one we miss, I think, are the Ghost Inside because
I've seen them.
you
I've seen a lot. Yeah.
You're just
was
rubbing it
lucky.
in.
Yeah, I marched so hard. Like I was down the stage, throwing my arms around.
Oh, yes, let's go. That's so cool. Well, guys, if you want to help out Waves in Autumn, go do that. I'm gonna go post about it, so you should go help out my new friends. So go show them some love.
Very helpful. Thank
But the
you.
next question I have for you guys is I imagine you guys are big foodies. You love food. Is there an Italian food that you guys like suggest to me to try as being American?
Have you ever tried pizza?
Oh, of course I've had pizza. Come on.
No. Well.
I've had Italian pizza before too, so I know it's different.
Yeah, but
In Rome.
In Rome, yeah.
in Rome, okay. But
It's
I
not
think
Milan
those
pizza,
are
you
the
know?
most famous ones, and actually, each and every time someone asks me about food, and maybe it's someone from another country,
Yeah.
I'm saying, okay, there's plenty of very good Italian food, a lot of things. But if you want to know something about our hometown, our place,
Okay.
you should eat what we call polenta.
Polenta. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of polenta. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's like our hometown main
Yeah.
traditional kind of food, and we
Yeah.
eat
Okay.
it with roasted meat
Yeah. Cheese.
and cheese, and
Cheese, yeah.
and
Very
that's
nice.
that's
Delicious.
that's so cool. For those who never heard about it, it's basically it's basically the flour made with corn instead
yeah.
of the classic wet, and it's cooked in water,
Yeah.
so it became some kind of like
Yeah. It's. I don't know. It's like something. It's like puree.
puree. I don't know what it's like.
I know what you mean. I cook
Yeah,
in my
we
free
were
time,
out
so
of
I know what
terms.
polenta is. Polenta is like if anybody, all of my American friends would know, it's like grits. It's like this like cornmeal type like
Okay.
like
Oh,
dish.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've never heard this word.
Yeah, I don't worry about it. I got you
Yeah.
guys. I know what it is. Polenta.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have to.
Polenta.
Is there anything special that you put in the polenta? Do you put like cheese?
Yeah, there's one particular cheese from our valleys that we almost gorgonzola or taleggio.
Leggio, yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Different, very strong kind of cheese, and also
Yeah, they are very, very strong. Yeah. Actually, Zola is the one with mold on it.
the blue cheese, the
Oh,
the
blue cheese. Blue cheese. Yeah.
and also roasted meat, things like sausages or like some
Yeah.
I don't know,
Someone put also deer on it.
deer. Some
Ooh,
people.
interesting.
Yeah, it's not that used anymore because
If you-
we
if you're
don't
not-
have that
obviously,
many
if you-
deers.
Yeah, if you're not vegan or vegetarian. I mean,
But the tradition of our hometown is a deer or boar actually.
Wow. Okay.
yeah, we have
Interesting.
a lot of boars around here, actually, on down the streets.
I'll have to do my best, and I'll have to send it over to you guys. Like I'll have to take a photo and send it to you on Instagram or something.
Yeah,
You'll have
please.
to let me know.
Yeah,
You have to let me know how I did.
No, we'll repost it on Instagram.
You have to let me know how I did. You know, I love to cook in my free time, so I'll have to try to I'll have to
Okay,
try to
nice.
find a traditional.
Which is
Traditional.
have you ever tried like a very difficult Italian plate?
Oh no, I haven't. I feel like I made what did I make recently that was Italian? I made a lasagna recently. That was good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I feel like I gotta delve more into Italian cuisine. Like there's like I gotta make a
Lasagna,
good pasta sauce, you know?
There's a lot, and the cool thing is that Italy is small, but each and every city has
Oh,
its
yeah.
own flavor
Yeah,
and
yeah.
variation over maybe lasagna, pasta, and
Yeah,
everything.
each city has its kind of pasta.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check out Milan's secrets. You know, you're gonna have to let me know what Milan like cuisine I'll have to try to make.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
let you guys know.
yeah. There's a very specific.
If you ever come to Italy, let us know and we will drive you around.
That would be great.
We are very good in that.
Yeah,
I would love
yeah.
that.
Well, let.
That would be amazing. If you guys have some good Milan recipes, DM me on Instagram. Would love to
Okay.
try them out. You know, I'll do it. I gotta try it at least. You know, so let me know. I don't know if I could kill a boar, but because there's no
No,
boars here in the States.
that's kind of. I think it's quite difficult. I mean,
That might be a
I don't
little
know how
hard, but
yeah.
maybe deer. I don't know. I'm not. I mean,
Yeah.
that would be the only thing I could do.
They kind looks like way not so aggressive.
That's true.
I mean,
That's true.
boars are kind of scary.
Yeah, we often found them because where we are actually
Yeah,
we are living in the middle of the woods.
Yeah,
Basically.
we live among the woods. Like,
So
yeah.
if you are like driving by at past afternoon, past midnight maybe,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like that, you are going to meet them.
No, yeah.
They are going to be there.
No, that's not so often, but
not
there is
often.
a probability,
There's
a high
that you find.
probability that you'll find maybe. Last time I've seen them, they're like, I don't know, 7 small boars.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of them. I'll have to.
And
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons because that we base all the aesthetics of Wave Sinotur
Yeah,
around nature and around animals, because we are we grew up in contact with
Yeah.
like nature every day. So that was one of the things that represented us.
yeah, we love nature, we love woods, we love that kind of, I don't know, vibe.
The outdoor.
Yeah,
The outdoors.
yeah,
I
yeah,
got
the
you.
outdoor. Yeah, that's something that maybe especially here, it's something, I mean, maybe people are losing it, I don't know, but it's something we don't appreciate that much as we could. I don't know, that's the
Oh.
way I put it.
For sure. I agree. I
That's the
feel
way we put it.
you gotta
Sorry.
go out and experience nature, you know. I kind of live
Yeah.
I kind of live in like semi woods area as well, so like
Yeah.
I appreciate like I've always grown up in like kind of not in the city, so I feel like for me I love the outdoors. It's something I enjoy doing.
Countryside, yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely.
And have you ever you did live in around nature since you
Oh,
were born?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I grew up with animals, like all that sort of stuff. So, you know, I know what it's like to just go out and like
Yeah.
go out to the
Yeah,
explore in the
we-
woods.
You know what it is,
Yeah.
But
Which is the this, I don't know, weirdest animal around your area? Like
don't-
in your
I mean, I guess deers would be weird, but I
Oh.
mean, there's a lot of deers. That's like
but
that would
people
probably
don't
be the only
kill
thing.
them.
People,
To
I mean,
pull
I
out
don't
from-
think people. I don't know. Probably, I'd imagine. Yeah, I don't. It's a yes or no thing. I feel like there's some people that probably do, some people don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd probably say that's maybe the weirdest one. I don't know if there's really anything else that's like really strange. But yeah, but I love nature. I love that all of your all of your
because we have this idea of the United States, which is like, okay, United States are okay. We have something here. United States may have it like 10,000 bigger. I don't know, 5 times. Like, I don't know. We have birds. You do have birds, but I don't know, double the size.
We probably do have some big birds, to be fair. So that's
I don't
awesome.
know.
The next question I have
Yeah,
for
like
you.
what?
Oh,
Sorry.
no, go ahead.
No, I was like thinking about cars.
Our
streets,
cars are
highway.
big. Yeah, we do have big
Yeah.
cars.
Yeah,
That is pretty factual. Yeah,
cities are way so.
they're
I don't
packed.
know.
Yeah, always packed. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I go to Philadelphia, which is like the closest city to me, and that's always busy. Like it's crazy. So
I mean,
Yeah.
that means so many shows. by the way.
There's a lot of shows in Philadelphia. Yeah,
Yeah,
there is.
that's the point I like the most.
That's the only reason I'll travel into the city is to go see a show. That's
Okay,
it.
yeah,
It's-
that's a good point.
We do the same thing with Milan. You know, we
Yeah.
stay out in the countryside.
Yeah,
Then
I mean,
someone comes to play, you go to Milan. But
Yeah, you just go.
Milan has two typical traits: the color, which is gray, and the fog, which is gray too. So, I mean,
We love.
but there are shows, there are live shows.
You gotta
American
go.
bands come to Milan to play shows. So, if there's any American band listening, please come to Milan to play shows.
Go do it.
Yeah, we need it. We need them.
Yeah, go to
More
Milan
more.
instead of Rome. You know, do that. It sounds more exciting to me. So, as an American, I feel like I would want to go to Milan. You know, so
I mean, Milan is smaller, and I think it's I like Rome more because it's more. I don't know. It has something.
It's more Italian. Milan is the only place in Italy where you could actually say, okay, maybe this is not Italy.
It's the most. I think it's the It's the most European town
Yeah.
in Italy.
ah,
And,
okay.
and therefore the most
that's,
busy.
That's a good point. I mean, yeah.
It would not be
it
much of a
has-
change, you know. So if you are a touring band, go to Milan. It'd be great.
Yeah. Go to Milan.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The next question I have for you guys is I am a huge nerd. I love video games. If you guys could be a video game character, who would you be?
Ooh,
That's
complex actually. Because I can think of plenty of PS2 era kind of heroes of classic video games, but in the last years I'm playing mostly like From Software stuff, and I really don't want to be one of the guys in From Software games like Bloodborne and stuff. That very cool, but no, not be there actually.
That's fair. Yeah, Bloodborne is rough.
Yeah, I don't want to get my
Oh,
my
God,
throat
no.
cut. I don't know, something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, let me say. Oh,
I'd like to be a Pokemon trainer. I don't know.
Let's go. I love that. That's what I'm talking about. I literally have like I have so many figures on my desk.
Blastoise.
Yeah. I know. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good choice. I like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
and then
Well, for me, it's pretty difficult, but I'll say something like that, or even more. It's not a game that I played that much, but if I wish to beat someone from a game, I wish to live on some kind of Animal Crossing island where you just chill out every day. Everyone is happy. You don't work.
yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
Because like playing it, okay, there's a lot of FPS, GDR, anything, but for being something like that,
Yeah,
that is
very
cool. That's
chilled.
chill.
Let's stay chilled with pets.
Yeah, Lorenzo. He's just playing guitar on the
play
island.
guitar, petting pets and chilling.
He's playing guitar with KK Slider, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It's the dog from
The dog, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, to be fair, I'm not a gamer. But
Oh no, you did great. You did great. Oh man, that's amazing. Yeah, my answer is also a Pokemon trainer. I feel like that's like
okay.
that's it. Like who wouldn't want to be? That'd be amazing. So
Yeah.
I love that.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Favorite Pokemon? I probably would say Typhlosion's my favorite Pokemon. That's from
that's
Gen
nice.
2. Yeah.
That's a nice one.
That's like
Yeah.
my favorite. I made a shirt for my for the channel here.
Oh,
that has,
really?
Yeah. So
Cool.
I feel
Super
like
Cool.
that to me is I have to. It's my childhood like game, you know. So like that
Did-
means a lot.
Did you do the graphics of the shirt?
I did not.
okay.
Shout outs to my homie Jeremy. He did the art for me. Great job. He crushed it. So I love
Oh,
Jeremy.
I really want to see it, so I go check it out.
Oh, thank you. If you guys want to check it out, you can check the link in the description. I don't normally talk about my merch, but if you'd like to pick up something, go do it. But
Let's do it.
the next question I have for you guys is, you did mention it before, but I'm curious what your answer is going to be. What would be your dream tour lineup for Waves in Autumn? Like, if you were to put a Milan tour together, who would be on this lineup, including your band?
Well, I
Nice.
do really think probably the bands we mentioned before. So I'll surely say Walships, Beartooth, and Goosebumps Shredder are some of the most important.
I'd put
We'll choose them every day, and then each one of us has then their personal favorite.
yeah, I'd put Not Clues
Block moves.
on headliner.
Okay.
I'd put Not Clues as a headliner of every tour.
You guys have to come. You have to come to the States. They're doing a headliner in the States.
Well,
Yeah.
there is a very cool thing about this
They're
playing shows
they're
with
going to
bands
play
you like.
Milan this
Oh
month.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't know what. Maybe I'll be able to see them twice in because I have to buy tickets for the for the for the
Oh.
plane, because I'm about to visit some friends in
the
Netherlands.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
Netherlands. Yeah, and they're touring Europe right now, so I don't know. I
He
could,
sees the shows in Milan and then in the
yeah,
Wow.
I'm
Look
thinking
at
of doing this. Yeah, I don't know if my
But-
body is ready, but
there's a cool story that I want to tell you about this, because actually it's not like playing with one of your long time dream bands, but I actually experienced something that goes near one of the things I could imagine
Yeah.
in this way. Because this year we played a show with a Japanese band called Pale Dusk.
yeah,
Oh, I love Pale Dusk.
They are
Yeah.
They're
incredible.
nuts.
And
crazy.
I discovered them actually just the year before we played the show, and those were one of the bands that I was like, I would love to see them live and even maybe
Yeah,
open
me
their
too.
show, and it happened, and we were
Yeah.
like,
I-
super cool.
we were so lucky because I personally find myself very lucky because I started to listening to them like years ago when they were not so famous in Italy yet, and
Yeah.
in Europe yet, and I love them so much, and I was like, for years I was, are they coming to Italy or not?
Oh, yeah.
and their first show here in Italy, we played with them. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I got my shoulder off. By the way.
Yeah.
After when they were while they were playing, like I stage dived and
Oh no. Oh no.
yeah, that was not.
Yeah, it's
That wasn't so good.
Yeah.
That wasn't so good, but the show was amazing. They were something crazy. I mean, they are crazy. Yeah.
Oh my God.
One of the best band I've seen live.
They're
Yeah.
crazy. They're such a
Have you ever
fantastic
seen
band.
them?
I missed out on seeing them when they played here in the
No.
States,
What a bit-
unfortunately. But I've been a big fan of Pale Dusk. I know they'll be back in the States soon, so I'm very excited. But they're
Definitely have to
amazing.
go.
Yeah.
Amazing
Yeah,
band.
Like I was like
Amazing.
astonished because like when I've seen the guitarist playing,
Yeah,
He's just spinning.
Yeah.
spinning and jumping and playing all those things.
How?
How he's doing it?
Yeah.
But it was so nice and so cool. Really.
I
I
get
was-
a workout looking at him play. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm standing there and I'm sweating. You know, like.
Definitely. Yeah, that was funny because when they prepared for the show, they like played maybe the whole set list before.
Oh my God.
Like they did two concerts in the same
Yeah,
day.
they actually did the 2 times, and I guess that's their routine.
That's amazing. They're
Yeah,
great.
mind blowing.
They're so good. Shout outs
It's also-
to Pale
yeah.
Dusk. Would love to see
Yeah, the
them.
guitarist is also a producer. He's producing
Yes.
with Bring Me the Horizon latest songs. Yeah.
He's done a
Yeah.
couple. He's done a couple of production stuff. I
Yeah.
know he's like doing some really cool stuff. So big shout outs to their guitar player. They're again. If you have not checked out Pale Dust, go give them some love. They're great. And then also while you're at it, go check out Waves in Autumn because they're also great too. So go show them some love.
Let's go.
The next question I have for you guys is if you were on a desert island for the next month and there was one album you could bring with you to listen to, what album would it be?
Ooh, that's very difficult for next month.
Just 1 month, yeah.
I don't know.
This year, I'm listening to a lot of different things, but I'll think that I'll definitely choose one of the albums that lately I loved the most, which is the latest album from an American band who's called Avoid.
Yeah, oh, they're great.
And,
I had Benny. Shout outs to Benny. I love that dude. It's great.
Their latest album, I've like listened in loop this year.
So good.
And that's something that I could go on a month only with that. No problem.
Yeah, I don't know because I kind of shift a lot the genre of music I listen to throughout the day and the week, and so that's I don't know.
You have it. Oh, okay.
I really don't know, man. I don't know.
It's a tough
Maybe-
question.
Yeah, maybe I would say the album I think I streamed the most, which is the first LP from Sleep Token.
Ooh, Sundowning. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be the album I streamed the most. I guess. I know. So I'd choose.
That's a good choice. That's my favorite
like-
Sleep Token record.
Yeah.
The new one's good, and Tomb was also good, but Sundowning is like
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, it's I think it's a milestone. If we have to see their career, but also I don't know the sound of metal stuff in lately, like in the last years. That was something like very crucial for.
It's a big record, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna shout out to Benny again. If you play Milan, please play Italy
Yeah,
first.
sure. Please
Yeah.
play
And-
Milan, please.
Have Waves in Autumn open for you, Benny. If I ask of
Let's go.
anything, this is what I
Let's go.
ask of you. You know, if you could do a homie a favor, you know, that would be that would be my
amazing.
favorite.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So
Let's
go do
do
it, Benny. I know you'll do it for me. You know,
Yeah,
we're good
write
buddies.
Write us DMs and we'll let you know who's the person to talk to if you want
Listen,
to play.
if it happens,
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna be so
If you need
excited.
it.
Yeah, so
maybe
I'm-
he donated. I don't know. Maybe he knows yet.
if I can make it happen for you guys, I'll do it. You know, so if you're playing Milan, Benny, because I know you guys want to play outside of United States, so go do it.
Let's go.
It'd be
Oh,
sick.
let's go.
Let's go do
Let's
it.
go.
The last question I have for you guys is thank you so much for spending the time. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Of
too. Yeah.
of course. I wanted to know why you guys are so passionate about making music. Because I feel like for me, I'm such a huge music person. Like that's a big part of my life, and I love to share it with other people. I want to know why you guys love making music. Why is it important to you?
I'll go first. I'll say for me, music, it's really something, it's primordial for me. It's something that makes me feel completely into that. Each time I pick up the guitar, it's something really that moves me from my gas. I can say it's not just the maybe it's lagging a little bit.
Okay, now you're good. Yeah.
We
We are
lost the
back.
connection.
We lost the connection a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I was saying that's for me, it's something that goes beyond just the expression or being happy playing and playing shows. It's really when I pick up the guitar, it makes me feel really free. Makes me feel what I really love is just being there, just also just noodling. It's a primordial love. It's something that's difficult to explain, and also that's a thing that kept me together with my friends and kept me
Mm.
on an ambition, an objective. Therefore, it be a really important part of my life.
Yeah, yeah, I kind of feel it in a similar way, and I always I always had music around me since I
Mm.
was younger, a child, and I don't know, I found something which I like a lot, and since I was a kid, and that's the way I don't know, it's difficult to say it,
Sure, sure, sure. Yeah.
but I don't know, it's something like that. It's the way I like to, I don't know, experience the I don't know, there's something about music which is crazy, I think,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because it's like it's more than just music. Sometimes it is, most of the time, just music, but sometimes it is not, absolutely. It's something that can really change the day, the life, the week, the month of a person. That's the thing that, and that's how I lived it on my personal experience. So that's something that drives me crazy about it, and makes me love when talking about it, and doing it, and attending shows, and talking with friends who they too do music and experiment. Also, I don't know, writing music with other people. That's something great. That's something.
Oh, yeah.
It's yeah. It's like something that, I don't know, put you at ease,
Mm.
and makes you discover yourself sometimes in an experiment, and yeah, uh, it's cool. I don't
Yeah. No,
know.
It's visceral. It's difficult to put it
Sure.
into
Yeah,
words.
Oh, yeah.
I've always, yeah, I grew up, and the world always like looked like this for me. So I don't know. That's how I live it. That's how I'm living it. I know.
No, I feel like you guys said it well. I think it's this universal language, right? Like I think you
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
something like that.
we're talking about this, you know, because like we all love music, right? So I think it's an important aspect regardless of if like I don't know any Italian, you know, whatsoever, but like we are able to talk about music because we all love music. So I think it's really
Yeah,
important.
it goes beyond the language. It goes beyond any
Yeah.
division between persons. So, people. It's something that goes beyond, and that's something that I think we
Yeah,
all feel.
it it moves energy. I don't know, in some
Yeah.
ways, as this thing which is very human also, because I mean, it's something about us, about community, about
Mm.
people with same interests, same views, same styles, same expression. It's communicating, I don't know, and communicating, it's a very important part of human experience, human life, everyday life. And music, it's one of the ways we do it, and that's the way I personally, and we personally, found to, I don't know, melt with the world. So that's how I see it, and I like it.
No, yeah, absolutely. So I love that, guys. Oh, I also wanted to give another shout out. I remembered another Italian band. Shout outs to
Yes.
Despite Exile. I don't know if you guys are
Oh
familiar.
They are
man.
so cool.
Those are my
Yeah,
boys.
yeah.
I love
Oh
them.
yeah.
Those are my
They are
guys.
one of the, yeah, they are one of the highest acts
I'm
acts
waiting for
in
them to come to the States. You know, they have not.
they must go to the States. I mean, I hope
You
more
guys
and more
will
Italian
make them
bands.
blow up.
Yeah, I really wish for the future more Italian bands
Going to the
touring in
States.
the world and bringing our
I'm
stuff
about it.
outside Italy. And I really hope for them to do this because they deserve it.
Absolutely.
They deserve it. They are one of the tightest bands I've seen. They are extreme musicians, but extreme for real, man. Yeah. Yeah.
I love those guys.
They,
I've
yeah.
I've been with them for many years, so I've been
Oh.
saying they got to come to the States. So would
Yeah.
love to. Hopefully someday they will come over here, and I'll be stoked. But for now, go check out Waves at Autumn, guys. Tell them where they can find you at on social media. If you want to announce the album title, I don't know if you've said it
Yeah.
in any
Burning
interviews yet.
season.
Yeah.
It's
So
burning season. Burning
Ah,
season. Yeah.
nice. Okay.
burning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the concept goes around the concept of fire and
Renewal
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a lot of things.
yeah. It's if you want to know more about it, it will be out on the 1st of March. Yeah, we are ready. After 2 years, it will be out, and
Oh,
yeah, and we are very curious on how people will receive it. We really hope people will enjoy it, and will get what we wanted to communicate with it. It's a very interesting part of our life
And our music
yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
So you could find us on all social medias. We are everywhere, basically. It always as Waves in Autumn. And so that's it. Check out Burning Season on March 1st.
Burning season on March 1st. Yeah.
there we go. Listen, guys, it's releasing on my birthday, and my birthday
Yeah.
wish is you go check out Waves in Autumn. So go
Yeah.
go show them some love. If you have not, check the links in the description. It'll send you to all of their social media. Go give them a follow on Spotify. I don't know if they have any physical CDs or anything, but if you can go
Yeah, they
purchase it,
Yeah, we are going to do
Yeah.
a lot of merchandise, new merchandise.
Let's
so
go.
you're going to see.
Okay.
People know if they want to support us, that's the most the I don't know
Best way.
That direct way.
impacting direct way. You know? And if someone is willing to check it out, that we'd love it. So thanks a lot. And by the way, if someone will listen to our EP, please DM us and tell us what you think if you like it. And I don't know, that will be really great to know. But because sometimes we see that me too as a listener, I listen a lot to very different stuff, bands which maybe are not so famous or stuff like this.
Mhm.
And to artists like us, it's very important if to receive
have feedback,
Yeah,
you know.
if
Yeah.
someone likes it, please let us know, because that will be our that will make
our day,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Well, James, big salutes to James. I love James. He's the best. So go show him some love too.
Absolutely. Thanks,
Thanks, James.
Please go show some love to Waves in Autumn. I'll be doing a review of their EP, so make sure to check back with the channel. I'll be checking it out, probably live. So if you can come hang out live, I'll leave a link to
that
come
would be
watch
so cool.
live. So come hang out. Let me know what you think about the record live. It'd be really fun. If you enjoyed this interview, share, like, and subscribe. It goes a long way. I am trying to do some really fun stuff this year, so if you can help me get there, that'd be amazing. And huge thanks to Waves in Autumn for spending the night with me. I appreciate it.
Thank you
You
very
too.
much. Thank you for having us.
Let's go.